baseball. What a great day of fireworks. What a great day we're going to have at Siemens Stadium. The All-Star Day is always a wonderful celebration. And let's congratulate with a round of applause. Every one of the players been selected from East and West to represent their divisions in the All-Star Game. Now, that All-Star Game is starting at 7 o'clock tonight. The Home Run Derby is about to get underway. Fans, the Home Run Derby this year is sponsored by a great friend and partner of your Okotoks Dogs. Let's have a round of applause as I introduce Pete the Plumber, sponsoring the Home Run Derby today. Now, fans, I want you to join me in looking all to left field. Adjacent to first light standard is and just above Pete the Plumber's sign, you'll see a trail. If any one of the participants in the Derby today hit the ball off that target on their first swing, a lucky home with $10,000 today. $1,000 target in the Home Run Derby. It's going to be great. It's going to be exciting. Full details coming up soon. But let's go ahead and welcome the participants in the Home Run Derby. First of all, from the East Division and the Medicine Town, Warren, Saskatchewan, he goes to CSU San Bernardino. Tyler Vaness. For section 115. From the North, Miller Express, his hometown is Campbell. He attends the University of Pikeville in Kentucky. Please welcome Austin Gurney. For section 111. From the Regina Red Sox, his hometown is Regina, Saskatchewan. He attends Point College in Georgia. Have a round of applause. Congratulate Brady Bye. From the Saskatoon Aries and a town, Louisiana. He goes to the University of Texas. Please welcome. And that bomb for you if he hits that target. 157 is in Brunswick, New Jersey. He attends the University of Oklahoma. Wilmer Enriquez. Wilmer's hit for section 105. 105 reviews, $10,000. All right. Hometown Saslo, California. He attends York University. Ian Hack. Ian will be hitting for section 103. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Eastern Home Run. Now from the West Division. First of all, from the Bruce Farmers, Beach, California. He attends Cerritos College, Wyatt Orman. I will be heading for section 110. From the Energy City Cactus Rats, he's from Vero Beach, Florida. Embry-Riddle University in Florida, Tebow Arts. Congratulations, Tebow. He'll be heading for section 108. From the Fort McMurray Giants, his hometown is Monument, Colorado. University in Indiana, he'll be heading for section 106. Please welcome Matt Rhodes. From the Lethbridge Bulls in San Antonio, Texas, he attends Lady of the Lake University, hitting for section 104 and 102. Jack. From
He says his last name.
Once again, let's congratulate and welcome all of the Home Run Derby participants. And also, we'd like to thank Pete the Plumber, sponsoring that contest. 10 on the line. We're going to go up to Mike in the press box. Mike, would you go through that contest detail? Let these fans know how that's going to work. Get ready, get someone goes home up 10,000 today in the Pete the Plumber Home Run Derby.
Thank you, Will, and good afternoon, Dogs fans. Here is today's contest rules for the $10,000 prize.
Welcome, everyone, to Siemens Stadium in Okotoks, where is about to take place. Along with you, with Truman Bratman and Conrad Krauser. Welcome to the 2025 All-Star festivities, starting with the Home Run Derby. This is how it's going to work. In the first round, it will be 2 minutes from the start to finish for each one of these batters. They will have a chance at a 30-second timeout. Whoever has the most home runs wins. It will be the from each division to advance to the finals, and we will go with the finals from there. There are a number of tiebreakers. The first one on the is in the first round. It will be whoever gets their home run, their first home run the earliest, will be moving on. So Truman, we'll start with you. We are going to get right into it with a bit of the dramatics, with the tiebreaker being that early home run. It's going to be a lot of fun checking this out today.
Yeah, this is always a premier event within the All-Star game, and it's sometimes more fun. The real game can go on and on, but this home run derby, it's quick, and some of the best power hitters.
Yeah, Conrad, we have joked that tough to come by in this ballpark, but we have some of the best in the WCBL going for it. It is going to be a blast watching some absolute power hitters try to mash some dingers here today.
Yeah, and it is the furthest outfield porch in the WCBL. Of course, 400 to straightaway center, 385, I do believe, to both corners. So it is a little bit tougher. We were joking in the pre-broadcast. Maybe we need to move the home run derby to Brooks with the wind they get down there, and we'd see a few extra dingers. But still, we got the best of the best waiting to tee it off here.
Yeah, it should be a whole lot of fun. They're about to get this going. We got the kids in the outfield. I don't think we'll have a kid rob a home run like they did at the Major League Baseball home run derby. That would be quite the jump for one of those kids out there today.
Yeah, that was quite a catch. That shades in the outfield of Kevin Kiermaier. Beautiful play by that kid.
Yeah.
But he almost had everybody after him on Twitter after that.
Oh, totally. We were saying, look, you got to hit a home run. Home run's a home run. If the kid can catch it, not really a home run. We're probably not going to have to deal with that this time around. We got mascots out there as well, so very intrigued. And it's funny, we have kind of been going around talking about this home run derby and making our different picks and everything like that. And it feels like each time we come up to it, it's like, well, maybe it's going to be this guy instead. Well, maybe it's going to be this guy. I think at some point we've listed off all 12 participants in this home run derby as someone who could potentially win it.
And it looks like, is that Jason Arriola that's handling the catching duties today? It looks like that might be. Or no, I think that's one of the Dogs Academy catchers that might actually be out there. The unsung hero.
Yes.
The guy who's left hand. Not going to sting too bad, as it's going to be softballs coming in there, but
there's some good sips coming on those ones. So it's Tyler Van Este leading things off here for the Medicine Hat Mavericks out of Cal State San Bernardino, born in Warman, Saskatchewan. And he will get this going with a drive down the right field line, and that one just off of the wall. So again, it is going to be 2 minutes. However many home runs you can accumulate in that time is going to be your score. Challenged up and in, got to brush him off the plate. Van Este still looking for his first 6 home runs this season. Has spread the wealth out with home runs against Swift Current, Moose Jaw, Brooks, Weyburn, Saskatoon, and Fort McMurray. Just rang one off the punter's truck. Yeah.
Close.
We're not at any yet. They do have a bullseye out in left field. I don't know how much the mirror is worth, but the bullseye is 10 grand for someone in the crowd. A couple of good ones here. We do get a splash hit, although that is more what the outfield is like. Another good drive into right center field. Seems to be getting into a groove right now, Truman. Still waiting for one to get out of here, though.
Yeah, and his head coach, JT, on the mound, throwing him a couple pitches. And TV, nothing over the outfield fence yet, but he's been close a couple of times.
I'm hearing that we had one go over the fence from our in-stadium announce crew, but...
Oh, and now it's a 30-second timeout, which they are allowed for a water break. So we will see here what they are able to do. Get them that hydration break, get the confidence as well. As that's the main key in this one.
Yeah, and he's got a couple of his teammates out there. Luis Diaz, Jeremy Freeman Jr., Xander Roberts. Carter Roth, the final All-Star for the Mavericks, missing from the pack. But he hydrate TV up, and he'll be ready to go, looking for a second one here in this derby.
So, all right, the scoreboard here says 2, so apologies, missed those ones heading out. As he was absolutely mashing them. That's going to continue as he pulls that one down the right field side. Another one that has a good chance to go. That one looks like it's going to fall just short. Certainly has a swing that is well set up for this home run derby.
Yeah, and talked to TV before the derby, and he said he didn't realize how exhausting a competition like this could be. Just stepping in once every, couple at-bats in a game is way easier than this, he said.
He has another one as he just went deep. Now he's looking to a deeper part of the ballpark, out in right center. That one didn't quite go, but yeah, he's able to get another one. So we're sitting at 3 right now, trying the opposite field. Sorry, we're up to 4. Now another one. That one's way back, and that one is way out of here. He has found his groove in the last minute here. He's got 5 seconds, puts another charge into one. That one is way back and gone. A couple bombs at the end. So Tyler Van Esti looking to charge into a couple, and he was able to get the job done and end up with 7.
Yeah, once they got into a rhythm between him and JT, things started firing on all cylinders. TV using that patented pull down to the right home run territory in that contest.
So ends up with a total of 8. Very good start for him. We have seen sometimes the scores can be a little low in this to get things going. That is a really tough number for folks over on the east side to try to deal with. So there's going to be one representative from each division trying to make it into the final. It is now over on the west side.
And we do have to pay attention to one thing, because they're throwing the baseballs back in. Those might have been the lightest baseballs we're going to get all day, because the ones that are coming back might be a little waterlogged.
Yeah, it is a little saturated out there. Rain has been absolutely pelting southern Alberta for the last little while. And so they are just getting the warm-up going for Wyatt Ormonde with the Brooks Bombers.
Who's that on the mound in the Okotoks Dogs jersey? I think that's Andy that's out handling the pitching duties there, one of the Dogs coaching staff.
Challenging him on the inside part of the plate early now. There, nice, easy power out to left field. The kid's converge, doesn't quite get out of there. That is as smooth as a swing as you want. If he could do that consistently in games, that is exactly the type of hits that you want. But right now, going for that pull down the left field line, got it into the core 4 corner.
That one out to have a beer over there in left field.
Don't blame it. Fantastic setup there. Hot shot down to third. That's not exactly what we're looking for. That's another one. He's got a pretty good chance. Out by the video board, he is teeing off on some of these. Couple of bombs out toward left. So he's sitting at 3 right now. Another good drive. That one is video board bound for sure. A couple kids taking a couple of looks, but that one's going to head out. So we're up to 4. This one should be 5 if he can keep it there, just down the left field line, and it's gone. Right off of the core 4 corner. And so he's going to take a timeout sitting at 5 in a pretty good spot. And Conrad, it's kind of that easy power that you're looking for. Obviously, it is not easy to do, but he's got that nice smooth swing that makes this kind of competition a little bit easier on you.
And he's been the one that's the closest to that Pete the Plumber target so far. You have to wonder if that thing will see a couple more balls fly in its direction, because I think some of the home run derby participants, they were looking to their section in the crowd and saying, I'm going to do my best to get that 10 grand for whoever's sitting in that section.
Yeah, well, Van Este looked great out there. I'm sure the section that had the lefty come up to the plate wasn't exactly thrilled, but they have another chance here. Ormonde looking to make a late push. Again, it's the top from each division that makes it into the final. As he put a charge into this one, that one's going to go. So he's up to 6. Another good one. That one, he's probably going to clear the Plummer board out there. Way out of there. A few kids beyond the fence who are tracking him. He's put another out. 30 seconds to go as he pulls that one over to third base. Also, shout out to the social media staff who are behind the setup over at third. Couple good launches out to left field. Want to get into a groove, looking for one more. He's at 7 right now, as he has been abusing the core 4 corner. Another good try. That one to a deeper part of the ballpark, but looks like it's going to have the legs. That one definitely looks like it's going to have the legs. He puts a charge into that one. Way out of here. No.
I'm not sure we got an official count on the board for Ormonde yet, but you know, the Bombers hitters often get a bad rap because of the park that they play in being a lot smaller, but Ormonde's showing you why. They're excellent in the power department.
All right, so 7 is going to be the final number, it looks like, for Ormonde. So setting a pretty good mark for the West to try to top. He is at 7. It was Van Este with 8 to lead things so far. Now it's going to be Austin Gurney from the Moose Jaw Miller Express. Truman, you've seen a bit of him this season. What's the scouting report going into this?
Well, Gurney's a bit of a pull hitter, at least in the power department. This is his 3rd go-around in the home run derby and his 3rd go-around as an all-star this evening. So he has the pedigree. He's done this before. The nerves shouldn't be a factor. Can he finally claim that home run derby title?
As Gurney has his dad throwing pitches to him. We'll know who to blame. Yes. It's funny to see all the kids shifting over to the right field side now as the left-handed Gurney steps in out of the University of Pikeville and Campbell River, BC.
Surprised Gurney's brother Robert isn't behind the plate, the Weyburn Beavers catcher this season.
Easing his way into these so far. That'd be tough to not trash talk your brother during a home run contest. I wouldn't want a relative of mine behind there. But people are more polite than I am. Gurney trying to get into that groove here early on. Pulling that one to the second base side. That's where he wants it. Deep drive toward the scoreboard. That one's going back and gone. That one hit the scoreboard, so he's up to 1 right now. Might have got under that one.
Yeah, the new protective netting in front of our scoreboard after Connor Croson nearly took out an LCD panel with the home run heard around Okotoks to take home the championship last year.
Looks like he got into that one. Has that nice smooth uppercut swing. But stops out there in the outfield. This one hooking toward the corner. Can he keep it there? It is just off the wall. And so a timeout and the Moose Jaw Miller Express coming out. Oh, smart. Get the stool there for him to sit on as well.
Yeah, Thomas Soto providing that seat, and maybe the kids over in left field should rotate over to right because they're not seeing any action over there. It's pretty cloudy.
Yeah, it's been pretty pull heavy so far. The spray chart is going but one direction right now. So Gurney looking to get into his rhythm now, sitting at 1, was the team leader for Pikeville in home runs with 6. Had a 2 home run game against Regina earlier this month and put one out at Medicine Hat just over a week ago.
I think Mitch was pointing out the same thing you were. Obviously the coach or the co-manager for the Dogs saying to move the outfield. Just trying to get the signs out there.
Just making sure the camera people are awake over on the first base side. Looks like he got a hold of that one. Deep down the right field side, but just short. Another one. He is lacing these over the right field side. A couple have come just short by the wall. That one looks like it's got some pretty good length out toward the scoreboard, and it is way back and gone. He's up to 2 now, again attacking that corner, but just got in front of it, pulled it foul. It's a heck of a batting practice session. He doesn't have the home runs, but a lot of good line drives anyway, as he put that one toward the warning track. Looks like he might have got into that one, but it might be just a bit short as well.
I gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised with Gurney. He's hit the home run ball so well over his tenure in the WCBL, and just 2 home runs here, a little bit shocking.
Yeah, he had 10 last season, added a couple more in the playoffs, but couldn't just quite do it. Let's sit down to field level now as Joe McFarland is standing by.
At field level, Tyler Van Este of the Medicine Hat Mavericks leading off. Did you come in with a game plan at all?
Honestly, my game plan was to get 1. I just didn't want to get 0. Last year, Jordy hit 0, and I was like, I got to beat him. So I got 1, and then the nerves kind of settled down after the timeout, and then just got in a rhythm.
How are your arms after something like that? Because that's not something that you typically do on a day-to-day basis.
The arms are bad, but the lungs, like, I almost needed oxygen. Like, it's tiring. Yeah.
What's it mean to be a WCBL All-Star?
I mean, I love it. It's great just to be like recognized for that. This is my last year out here in the WCBL, so it's good to go out on a high note.
How cool is it to do it with a fellow Saskatchewan guy in the home run derby? You got Brady Bye doing it beside you as well.
Yeah, that's super cool for the province of Saskatchewan. You know, a couple local guys from Saskatchewan, obviously out in the derby, so it shows baseball is growing and becoming more prevalent.
Maybe we'll see you in round 2, given the great numbers. Great job out there, and congrats again.
Thank you.
Tyler Van Este of the Medicine Hat Mavericks. Here on field level, we'll send it back up to the broadcast booth.
Thank you very much, Joe. Very relatable. I was winded calling it. I can't imagine taking part in the home run derby. Also, if we're throwing out Saskatchewan representation, your play-by-play guy's from Assiniboia, so residing in Calgary now. As we have Aracena out there for Energy City as he put a charge into one over on the left field side. He is drilling these now, and I think it's safe to say we have found that groove that he's looking for. He just put it wide of the Pete the Plumber sign that he has taken. I think he just hit the lighting out there. He is ranking these over on that left field side.
I was going to say the location towards that Pete the Plumber sign is correct, but he's hitting it over the banner.
yeah. No one likes an overachiever, okay? He is absolutely annihilating these out of Energy City.
Yeah, if you didn't know who Timo Aracena is now, or before, you definitely do now. This is one of the most hidden talents in this league. His batting average always high and his power always elite.
Up to 4 home runs here. He's on a 10-game hitting streak right now, 18 hits in that time. So he is absolutely on fire and taking a bit of a break. He's up to 3 right now. The score to beat for him is 7.
And swung his way out of his shoes. I noticed him reaching down, having to retie that one.
You just got to keep powering through. That's all it takes. But he has a real aggressive power swing, and you are right, Truman. This is someone who Energy City maybe doesn't get as much of the attention, but batting average over 400. He's got 32 runs batted in. Just hit a home run this week against Brooks. Has also put it out against Sylvan Lake, Lethbridge, and Weyburn. There is quite a bit of pop in that bat, and we're making the kids run around now as the switch hitter goes from the left side.
Oh, that's unique. I always forget that Aracena is that switch hitter.
Nope. I'm sure his section would rather him stick on the right-hand side for the Pete the Plumber thing. But that swing from the left-handed batter's box looks equally as powerful as he puts a charge into this one out toward deep right center field. That one's going to come up a little bit short. Just getting a little under these ones right now.
For Aracena, he wasn't always a switch hitter. Started 6-ish years ago becoming a switch hitter when he had an eye injury, and it affected his play from the other side of the plate. So he switched over, tried it from the right side, and here he is looking real good.
Just love stories like that where it's an issue that a lot of people would just kind of fold it in, but he just found another way to work his way through. And so to be able to show it off here, even though the balls aren't traveling out for him the way that he would want it to on the right side, just to be able to do that. As I say that, he puts a charge into that one off the scoreboard as well. So just to be able to do that, fight through that adversity, and now be able to almost pay tribute to that by getting the home run from the left side. Very, very impressive stuff there for Timo Aracena out of Energy City with the Cactus Rats, putting on a show from both sides of the plate. He will finish with a total of 4.
So playing for a squad that's had a little bit of adversity, obviously not having a home stadium this year, and have been the traveling squad this year. So good to see Energy City get represented well.
Now with the Regina Red Sox, it is Brady Bye, catcher out of Point University, representing Regina. They're the hometown kid, and he had a little bit of extra time to prepare for this is Regina was in town playing the Dogs for a couple of games. He homered in the game yesterday, so he has a little bit of, not on Nash, who will be batting a little bit later on, but at least has a little bit of extra experience getting ready for this one here today.
Yeah, and his head coach, Rai Papakis, said he's always had power, but now he's just figured out how to use that. It's the reason he's an all-star. It's the reason he's in the Derby.
Uses it there pretty well. Good line drive to right. Going to come up short, but you can see where it could be a pretty fun time for him again as he's challenging the 8 home runs put up by Van Este from Medicine Hat. That one's going to be just a little bit short. Looks like he got under that there. He did put one out. That one's way out of here. My goodness, that ball is all the way gone. Another one. A splash hit in the Dogs bullpen on the first base side.
Yeah, they stored that 35 gallons they pulled off this field on Thursday in the equipment locker, and he found that puddle.
Yes, he did. Just about found it. Looks like he's wanting those pitches high. They are up there, a little bit higher than you're used to in maybe a traditional home run derby. Obviously, that was a conversation from before. Time has been called. Brady Bai sitting with 2 home runs right now. I don't know. One of them may not have landed yet. That second one he hit, Truman, was an absolute bomb over to right.
Yeah, maybe all the way down in Atlanta, near Point University, or maybe near the Braves Stadium. 45 minutes from where he plays. He goes to lots of games down there. Really enjoys taking all the Braves action.
He has been on fire with a Regina team that out east maybe doesn't get as many of the headlines because of the fantastic start that Saskatoon and Medicine Hat have been off to, but a really good story with Regina this year.
Yeah, and with Jalen Seward and Jackson Searing no longer there, it's going to be Brady Bai's team to take to the promised land.
We saw that for the couple games here in Okotoks. He was certainly one of the ones to watch. So now can he get on a run in the final half of this derby? Gets jammed on that one. Good job to fight that one off to keep the at-bat alive. That's where he wanted it, and he cranks it way back. And that one, I think, is out of here as well. Or maybe it came just a little bit short. Either way, putting some real good work in here in the final minute or so. Just a little bit short on that. I don't think this one's going to be short. He hits this one a mile down the right field line. Way out of here as well. So he's up to 3. Needs to get on a bit of a run here if he's going to catch Van Este.
And the second one off the ball.
That one is cranked out to right field and gone.
I'm not sure anybody's going to want that truck anymore. It's got a couple of dings in it.
Yeah, Pete the plumber is going to need to turn into Pete the auto detailer at some point on that as well. And he wears one. Pops that one up. And that is going to do it. So a good charge at the end from Brady Bai. He is going to end up with 5. So Tyler Van Este, Conrad, saying he only wanted 1. Right now he's the leader in the clubhouse for the East still.
Yeah, but there's been lots of well-hit baseballs. Like, as we said, if this field is about 15 feet shorter, like some of the stadiums around the WCBL, this might have been an inflated number with what we've seen, but we will now see Matt Rhodes step into the dish.
From the Fort McMurray Giants, committed to Butler University out of Monument, Colorado. He has 4 home runs this season. He's had success against the Okotoks Dogs, had 4 RBIs against the Dogs when Okotoks went through there. So maybe hoping that having a catcher with the Dogs logo on it will provide a little bit more comfort for him as well.
And not only a ball player, but a golfer as well. So he knows how to hit balls far.
Well, and you can see the golf swing on that. Nice uppercut over on the right field side. That one's going to be short, but he's got that nice swing that you would want, the good uppercut for the home run derby. Pulling that one. That one might have the distance. I think he found the driver for that ball as it is, I think, caught. Golfer, I think you'd want it a little bit lower, but wherever he put that ball, that's where he's going to want it from now on. And it looks like we might have found a groove here for Matt Rhodes as he's put a couple deep out there. This is a majestic fly ball to right center field and out of here. Another good one. That one just a little bit underneath it. But Rhodes has found his groove, and he is busting it right now. Just rushing some of these balls. out to right field. Another one. He's not going for the short porches out in right field. He is drilling these toward the farthest part of the ballpark. And timeout certainly called, getting a massage, getting some hydration. But Truman, he found his role there as that round went on.
Yeah, this is the second year in a row where a Fort McMurray Giant has come out to play. Peyton McDowell last year, the title winner, and we'll see if the title stays in Fort Mac. Rhodes is looking pretty good so far.
Conrad, he needs just one more to catch Wyatt Ormondi to tie this one up here for the West Division.
You saw in that timeout, he had one of his teammates go out with that Gatorade towel and dry off the baseballs that are in that the basket, so allowing the pitching to stay consistent too.
Well, and whatever he did, it worked. That ball was hit a mile in the air. I think it's going to be short, but that's kind of how he started the last round, or the first part of the round, and he found that rhythm. Can he find it again? He needs one more to beat Ormonde, and it'll go to the tiebreaker of who hit their first one the earliest as he drives that one deep. This one is way back and gone. Deep wieners. That one almost found the highway, actually. Another one charged down the right field side, and he is going to be in the lead. And now he's just extending that advantage over on the right side. Continuing to pound these out to right field. And another one. That one looks scoreboard bound as well. That might go over the board out in right field. He's up to double digits. This is going to be a tough one for Kaliski, Kroll, and McHarris to catch up to. He has 10 seconds left. He's up to 11. The only thing stopping him right now is time, as he has found his rhythm. It looks like he could do this all day. Trying for deep right center field one more time. And another one heading toward the scoreboard. Just an absolute assault on baseballs. Fantastic performance from Matt Rhodes, finding his way to 13 home runs.
And I believe we have Joe down on the field. Joe with Timo Aracena.
We are back here at field level. Timo Aracena of the Energy City Cactus Rats. A heck of a run there. How are the arms after that?
Arms are going good. They're better than what I thought, but they're good for sure, yeah.
How do you prepare for something like this? Like when you get the call from, I assume, Glendale saying, hey, you're going to go in the Derby. How do you prep for something like that?
Well, we practiced it at first, but I feel like there's nothing really that can prepare you for how you feel when you get in there. You know, the nerves are kicking. You don't have like 1,000 people behind you watching you as you practice, so it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, that's sure.
Absolutely. What's it mean to you to be a WCBL All-Star?
Great. You know, this is a good league. It's very competitive, especially for someone that's kind of been dealt with the situation that we have with being on the road all year. I feel like I take a lot of pride for how well I've been playing, given the circumstances I've been given.
I was going to ask about that. You've had a heck of a season. I've called you in the WCBL report about how well you've played. What's been key to success for you this season?
You know, it's a lot of times for me, it's the people that I have behind my back. You know, my family have been my biggest motivators and my biggest, like, discipline. They always tell me, hey, like, even if I go 2-4, like, my dad always be like, nope, doesn't matter. Today's a new day. Like, you got to get after it. And that is really, like, what separated me from being elite versus good.
Well, and you've done that in spades. Timo, congratulations on all the success this season, and have some fun out there.
Thank you.
Timo Aracena of the Energy City Cactus Rats doing his program very proud here at the WCBL Home Run Derby and All-Star Game. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Joe. A fantastic performance from him. Like you said, a unique situation this year. A unique situation right now. Matt Rhodes hit too many home runs as we're trying to track down some balls now right now. I think a few of those kids might have been keeping them for some souvenirs that to give those back because we still have a few home run derbies to go here.
Well, and it's funny, Rob Peterson was talking about during a Moose Miller Express game a couple of days ago that it was tough to track them last year. When Austin Gurney was hitting, they were trying to find whether they got over the fence or not. It's a real process.
No, it really is. And even from here, we probably heard it a couple times. Oh, no, that one didn't go. Oh, well, actually, he's had two, so apologies. But now having a few more baseballs back in tow, it looks like it's going to be time for Ethan Menard out of the University of Texas at Tyler. Born in Louisiana, 9 home runs on the season. And he gets started with a high fly ball. Well, it looks like he's found that group quickly. That's going toward the target, going to be just wide of him out in left field. I don't know what they're barbecuing down the left field line, but looks like it's going to be really good. Another deep drive to left field, way back. That one is over the crane that is out there. A majestic fly ball. Boy, he is not getting cheated on any of these. A couple absolute monster blasts out to that one to dead center field. Another deep one to center field. He's taking that as a challenge right now. Another bomb to left. This is just an absolute assault on the scoreboard right now. Ethan Menard putting on a show for the people here at Siemens Stadium in Okotoks. Another bomb out to left field. He's up to 6 at the moment. He is 2 back of Tyler Van Este. Ethan Menard. We saw Saskatoon here over the last couple of days. He was able to do that against the Dogs a little bit. Truman, you have seen him quite a bit in the East Division this year. This is not surprising to you, but that was an absolute attack in the first part of his round.
Not one bit. He had his first home run derby of the season at Athletic Park, hit 3 home runs against the Medicine Hat Mavericks earlier. And for anybody wondering why Carter Beck might not be in the home run derby after being the runner-up last year, Ethan Menard is your answer. He is a crusher of baseballs, and he has no mercy at the plate.
Yeah, I don't know what one of those baseballs said to him before, but he has taken it personally and just absolutely assaulting them right now.
And it looks like the Dogs, Lou Poten, the coaching staff, have gone and found more baseballs just so that we can restock after some of these guys have been just taking the leather off.
Yeah, we're up to, well, now we're going to be up to 20 in the last couple batters. If that can stay fair, that one's definitely going to stay fair. That one is going to be just about gone. Another one that is deep. He has a perfect power swing going the other way, too. Challenging dead center field at 400. He's still at 6. Strong line drive to left. He's got that big power swing, the nice leg kick driving into it. Going the hat backwards like an old Ken Griffey Jr. There's a Griffey Jr. Jersey in the crowd too. A little old school. This one might have a chance to go. Did he get under it a bit too much? Looks like it's going to be just short. He's got 10 seconds left. He needs 2 more. That was a great push that he had early on. And it looks like Van Este's lead is going to be safe. The last one, just with the leg kick, threw it out there. He is able to get it deep and gone. That is 7 for him. It's going to be 1 short of Van Este, but Ethan Menard putting on a show. I know there are people who have hit more home runs than him, but if we're going total distance, Conrad, that might belong to Ethan Menard, who just put on a show here in Okotoks.
Yeah, and you're wondering why the Saskatoon Barons have only lost 6 games all season. That's got to be a part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
And average.
Yeah, he's up to 405 on the season with the 9 home runs, 31 runs batted in for a Saskatoon team that has been excellent so far.
And those baseballs they just brought in, they weren't even unwrapped. So now you can see a bit of a pit crew over on the west side getting those baseballs ready to go.
That wasn't even a baseball that they just tossed out of there. I don't know what that was, but it's going to be Jack Kaliski up now for Lethbridge. He is up to 8 home runs on the season out of Our Lady of the Lord's, or Lady of the Land, sorry, University.
Yeah, Kaliski in the home run derby last year. Things didn't go his way, looking for a bit of revenge in 2025.
For a Lethbridge team that is again off to a fantastic start this season.
You have to wonder if he'll challenge center field as often as our last batter did, because as we said, it's 400 to dead center. Not the easiest ballpark to hit balls out of, especially when it starts to get humid in southern Alberta as we've had.
Yeah, I would much rather the 325 down the corners to give that a go. So here we go. Kaliski takes the first pitch up there. Everyone has had a couple of pitches to just kind of ease their way into it and then get into that groove. 13 is the score to beat on the west side. Kaliski may have found that one. Heading out toward the ribbon board in left field. It is caught. Nice catch out in left field by the kid. That one, I think, found the video board. He's up to 1 right now. That's definitely gone. Get that one way out of there, right off the welcome sign on the video board. Looks like Kaliski has found his groove. Another good shot out to left as everyone scrambles over to try to get that one. That's going to go. He is, when he's hitting them, he is really hitting them, finding his groove right now. Hitting it over to the left side again. That one's going to be a bit short. Another one pulled just short as well. A splash hit, although not what you would traditionally expect with the splash hit when we're talking about things in San Francisco. So time has been called. Kaliski on a bit of a run as 5 needs to go on quite the tear as Matt Rhodes set a very high bar, Truman, for folks over on the west side.
Yeah, Matt Rhodes, what a performance from the right-hand side for the lefty. Kaliski's got his work cut out for him, but if he's anything like a guy who shares the same hair color with him and Pete Crow Armstrong, there could be a lot of home runs to come here.
Yeah, get that timeout, get the breath back, get the arms flowing again. We have actual baseballs again, so looks like he could be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Rhodes might have to look into becoming one of those golden batters that they're talking about introducing in baseball next year. Because I don't know when the last time we hit double digits was.
Probably been a bit. As Kaliski, well, he puts a charge into that one way back, and that one's going to go. Looks like the timeout was well-timed, as he is now putting a charge into these. 3 straight out toward left field. Gave a quick look to center, and now another deep one out to left field. That one's going to go. Like a wicked hop out of the infield. Scoreboard says 8. Now we're up to 9 for him, and now we're up to 10. So maybe Matt Rhodes does have some competition. Kaliski, I think that one's going to be pulled just a bit too far foul. Maybe not. Tough to tell from up here. We'll see what the ruling is on that. Need, all right, they did call it a home run. Need John Schneider from the Blue Jays to argue for that one. Another fly out to deep left field. That's going to be short. He needs 3 more. He might now only need 2 more. That one is way back and gone. Good line drive. So he needs 2 more in 5 seconds. That one's going to be good. Can he get 1 more? It's going to be close. Line drive to left field. Just short. Excellent run for Jack Kaliski. He gets credit for 12 home runs. Conrad, like you said, almost any other year, that is going to be the gold standard. Instead, it just has him in the runner-up spot on the West Division right now.
We almost want to send them both to the finals just to see what crazy numbers we can set, but Kaliski says, I'm good. I'll probably stop the swinging with that one.
There's a bit of a dark horse coming up. Wilmer Enriquez from Swift Current. They haven't scored a lot of runs as a team this year, but he has hit a lot of bombs as a solo player. People don't know about Wilmer Enriquez yet, and they're about to.
William Enriquez with Swift Current out of Cameron University and born in New Brunswick, New Jersey. 9 home runs on the season. Has a home run against the Dogs this year, as well as one in the last game against Weber.
And has pink bat day every day, by the looks of it, with that pink piece of lumber in his hands. Don't just need Mother's Day for that one.
That is a fantastic bat. That bat of the Derby so far, absolutely. So we'll see if Enriquez can get going again. The number to beat on the east side is 8. A high fly ball out to left field. That one's going to be short. A couple high pitches early on.
But that's his head coach, Rudy Estrella, throwing them to him.
Challenging him early. Oh, that's the spot he wants it. Nice and in. Able to drive it deep to left field, and that ball is gone. Another one. He pulled that a mile foul. That is hit in the direction of people who thought they were safe parking their car over there today. But another good one out toward left center field. Up to 1 right now. Just getting under a couple of these.
And the strap of his batting glove has come undone.
That would drive me crazy. I'm assuming he, again, a bit more professional and talented than I, able to handle that. Ripped that one over the core 4. Hit a overhang out there, but just foul again. So still at just 1. It was one thing noticing, Truman, when Swift Current did come through here, is that you see the number on the standings. Okay, well, maybe not quite as well, but they have guys like Enriquez who just put a drive into this one again. Way back and gone. But you go through and you watch the Swift Current team play. There's actually quite a lot of very talented pieces on this team. It's just, for one reason or another, the season this year hasn't gone the way they would want it to.
Well, and they could have a home run derby alone with their team. The Ayala brothers, Luis, an all-star this year. Silas Hilton is a power swinger. They got lots of guys who can put it over the fence, but the consistency is what has lacked for them, at least in the derby. Wilmer gets to show off that he is the most consistent of the bunch.
As he was able to put that one over the video board. So he's up to 2 right now. needing to go on a bit of a run, but we've seen some runs in the last little bit. That timeout to help you get centered, in some cases to do your batting gloves up, and maybe that was the difference because he just hit the heck out of that one, way back and gone. Another one to deep left field. That one has a chance, and it's just short, I believe. Another one that is skied up in the air. All right, well, the strap stayed on the batting glove for a couple at least. He is swinging out of his equipment right now, and you can see how with another drive, that one's going to go over the Beat the Plumber signs in left field. This one's hooked foul. He's up to 5 now. Making a bit of a charge. He needs 8 to get to Van Este. Looks like he's going to be up to 6 as he hits this one toward the core 4 corner. Just hit that one short. It's going to be off the wall. Another deep drive, then pulls one toward the third baseline. He has 10 seconds left. He needs 3. Now he needs 2 because that is way out of here. And now he might need 1. Can he keep that ball fair? It looks like that's going to be fair. And that is going to be well gone. And time expires on him. So 6, a very good run for William Enriquez. Oh, they do give him another one, sorry. 7 is going to be the total. He ties it with Ethan Menard. So just one short of Van Este after an excellent run. One more time from Enriquez. And Conrad, a good showing from the Swift Current 57.
Yeah, and as you said, kind of, you don't want to say surprising because there's a reason that all these guys have been selected, but was really a lot closer than you would have thought. And now it's Aiden Macaris will be stepping in, and I always say they have the most spies in the WCBL because we have a few seagulls that like to keep the stadium home.
Well, especially the last couple of days with the water we've had here, they've just kind of set up shop out there. So now it is Macaris looking to, again, put some pressure on. Well, that's going to go. That's going to challenge some cars that are out there beyond left center field. My goodness. I don't know which one is the longest one we've seen today. Menard certainly putting a challenge in, and now Macaris is as well. Trying to find that groove. The one was impressive, but he's going to look for a little bit more volume here. Quality, excellent, but need a bit more quantity from the representative here for Sylvan Lake.
Yeah, it always showed me to shut down North Railway Street on the home run derby, but guys this year have been really challenging at North Railway and, of course, 32nd Street.
So we're up to 2 as one just went over the left field wall right by the core 4 corner. Lacing these out to left field. A couple olays by the kids out there, and I don't blame them. This one is charged out to left, and it's going to go. So we're up to a couple now. This one's well struck as well. I think that one's going to head out also. It's got that nice smooth home run swing for a Sylvan Lake team. That is always good the last few years, as time is going to be called. So going to need to go on quite the sprint in the last little bit to get up to Matt Rhodes at 13, Conrad. But the ones he has hit at least have been very impressive so far.
And it has to be said, he probably is one of the players that's more used to this field dimension, because Sylvan almost exactly similar in the outfield, so probably feels somewhat close to home, and of course, obviously, just up the road north of us.
And getting some coaching instructions in here as well.
Because Macaris is a Calgary kid, is he not? If I remember correctly.
Everyone goes to their roster sheet quickly at the same time.
My brain, if I recalled correctly, but I could be wrong.
Quite a few Calgary kids in this game.
Yes.
Speaking of kids, big shout out to all of our teams that are out in the outfield. A lot of our U13 programs from around the area maintaining this one.
This ball is cranked. That is going to be the closest one to center field we have seen so far. That one well out of here.
Another one crushed there.
You were close to right on this one, Conrad. Macaris is from Airdrie. So a couple expansions city-wise away from that being Calgary, but for now it is still Airdrie. That one is short. Another line drive out to left field, short as well. He's got 10 seconds left. He has, the hard hit rate is about 100% right now. I think he might have just got under that. So still an excellent showing for the Sylvan Lake Gull power hitter. He's going to try the opposite field for one last roll. Just a little bit short, but still an excellent showing for Aiden Macris, the kid out of Airdrie on the other side of Calgary from where we're at right now here in Okotoks. Truman, the sprint is on over on both sides. We've seen a couple come close to Van Este. Now it's going to be Ian Heck from Weyburn.
Yeah, Ian Heck is one of the most special players in the WCBL. Not only is he an elite power hitter, but he is also one of the best pitchers in the WCBL, a two-way player. Now, we've seen players play two-way in the All-Star game before. Think back to Hunter Cooper with the Medicine Hat Mavericks back in the day. Ian Heck will do the same, and he did the same last year as well, participating in the Home Run Derby a year ago and being the starter for the East.
Well, we might actually see that today with are we going to call what Chase Tucker does playing two ways when he's pitching and then catching?
I think that counts, yeah. So here now is Heck, as you mentioned. Has to be challenging for most innings pitched in a season while also competing in the Home Run Derby. He's at 46 1/3 innings pitched on the year and has 4 home runs. And he tanked that one. That is crushed over on the left side. That is going to be well foul, but impressively foul. And that's what we're going for here.
It looks like Cam Williams, his head coach, is doing the tossing for him up on the mound here.
Going 3/4 at it, too, a little bit. Looks like he wants them low. That's where they have been so far, golfing it wide. That one looks like it's going to get him on the board. Good drive right toward the scoreboard. Might be just a little bit short. And another good drive out to left field. That one trying to stay fair, and it will. So it looks like Ian Heck has found his groove as they're either heading out or challenging. That one's going to go way out of here. One, obviously, the stamina is impressive. The power is impressive. If I ever hit any ball as far as these guys are, I am standing and watching for an hour. I don't know how you do that and then just immediately, no, just got to keep going. But again, they are maybe a little bit better at this than I was way back when. As that ball is hit, it hit the sign right beside the Pete the Plumber target. So we're getting close with Ian Heck as he's going to call a timeout. Hit one just on the what is will be our right side of the target. So Conrad, Ian Heck, again, you have to do the punt at least once. A heck of a performance so far, and he was even challenging the target out in left field.
Yeah, and remember, it is $10,000 up for grabs if someone puts it off that target on their first swing. So there's only a few conditions on that.
Yes.
But Ian Heck, as you said, putting a charge in a lot of baseballs, and he's got the easier chase down of the two so far, needing only 9 to pass, if my brain's remembering correctly.
It is remembering correctly. He is at 6 right now. He needs to beat Van Este's at 8. And we are in here. We haven't been keeping track of who hit the quickest one. So we will see what the official scorers have if it comes down to it.
Well, and you said $10,000 for hitting that target. I'm guessing that that's Canadian, but a lot of American players out there, so it might be a bit better for them.
Oh, boy, that is absolutely crushed. Way out of here. So he's up to 7. He needs one more. Final few moments. Another good drive out to left center field. He's up to 8 now, so we're tied. He has 30 seconds to go. And now he's going to take the lead. Way back down the left field line. And Ian Heck saving the best for last on the East Division side. Now he's looking for that overall lead. Down the left field side, and that one is gone. Ian Heck has found his rhythm. Not bad for a pitcher. To the outfield. Coach trying to get him a couple more. One last one. Put a charge into it. Looks like it's going to be short of the wall, not in height. That thing was a mile in the air, but still a fantastic performance. And Ian Heck knocking out Van Este on the East Division side with 10 home runs. They gave him a credit for another one. 11 home runs now. Like I said, not bad for a pitcher. Truman, you've been seeing this for a while with Weyburn out there in the East Division. A great showing, but now we will send it down to Joe McFarland.
One of the last guys to take swings, Aiden Macris of the Silver Lake Gulls. Aiden, this is kind of a home away from home for you. How did it feel to go out there and impress the hometown crowd a little bit?
You know, it's a little different when you're out for a big event like this rather than playing against the Dogs, team you were playing for. Everyone behind you again. You know, the atmosphere was definitely something that I love being around.
How are the arms?
Oh, man, my legs are actually more tired than my arms are. My feet are on fire, my calves are burning. Arms aren't too bad.
What did it mean to you to get named to this and to be an WCBL All-Star?
You know, there isn't many words for it, actually. You know, being able to come back to hometown, play with the academy I grew up playing in, and definitely means a lot having family come and support, and all the friends in and around the stadium as well, being able to come out and watch, come back to the hometown and home crowd, right?
Speaking of, we were talking off air, you got your mom in attendance, you got your partner and their family. Like, what did that mean to you to be able to do that and have the performance that you did?
You know, it's definitely very special because they're not able to come up and watch all the games all the time, right? Something local that they're easily accessible and they can come out and watch. And just knowing that they're in the stands watching and supporting me is definitely all I need.
It's been fantastic to watch your journey unfold, Aiden. Always a pleasure. Thanks so much for taking the time. Aiden Macris of the Silver Lake Gulls. Let's get back to the action with the play-by-play crew as it is Nash Kroll.
Nash Kroll, the hometown guy. Oh my word. Deep to left field, and that ball is gone. Nash, obviously impressive performances all over. To have the focus while they were yelling the introduction for Nash and doing that interview, one of the more impressive things that we have had so far. Nash Bash looking to make a charge up the leaderboard. The West, though, not making it easy as they are up to 13 for the lead right now. That one's deep left center field, and that's going to go. So he's up to a couple as of this moment. Got jammed on that. Taking them from the left side as he rips this one down the left field line, looking toward the corner just short. Another one, he puts a charge into it, and that one is going to be short as well. He has come very close on a few, and that one is going to go.
Off the top of the ribbon board.
And so time is called for Nash Kroll. Was able to chat with him on the radio here, just a little bit north of town, or up north of Okotoks, up in Calgary this week. And I said, "You get any trash talk or anything while you're up there to try to get in the other guys' heads?" Like, no, we just want to put on the best show possible. Like that, again, that is the difference between these guys and I. Of course, want to put the best show possible, but I want to be the one doing the most of the showing. But credit to him understanding the performative aspect of it here this weekend.
One of the few guys out there batting without batting gloves on, as is always the case with Nash. He's just out there for the love of the game.
Third time in the Derby for Nash. He feels probably like he's due to get one of these at some point. One of the most elite power hitters in the league over his tenure.
Had a phenomenal year at Reinhardt University, hitting 17 home runs. Needs to basically do that in the next 30 seconds if he wants to get into the final. Puts that one the other way, foul. Well, that's going to go. That is way back in the way. That might have hit the road out there. That was hit at one. Another one. Way back to left field. Nash Kroll has found his rhythm late. Putting on a show for the hometown fans. Another one, deep to left field. The home run derby and the All-Star game have been in Okotoks for the last few years. It's not going to be next year, and Nash is sending it out with a bat. Another bomb to left field, and another one north to right. Nash is up to 10. He needs 3 more in the final moments. That one should be 11. That one could threaten for 12. Deep and gone. Nash Kroll, what a showing for the veteran power hitter for this Okotoks Dogs team. Out of the Okotoks Dogs Academy by way of Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. His baseball journey has taken him a lot of different directions over the years. But one thing that has always remained the same, Conrad, is Nash always be looking to bash.
He does, and obviously he just recommitted to Tennessee Tech. So getting to go to a new school, and as we said here, the hot corner and first base is going to be good for Tennessee Tech. Him and Connor Croson heading down that way now. Two of the best friends as well.
So does the guys on the tarp series continue when they go down?
2 guys on a tarp? Tennessee Tech, let's talk to our social media crew. It looks like it's starting to drizzle.
Yeah, it's starting to rain. So I have heard you can keep doing a home run derby in the rain, but the overhang might be the more popular area for folks right now.
Yeah, instead of 2 guys in a tarp, it's going to be a lot of guys rolling a tarp.
Yeah. They're just doing...
Just hearing there's a correction.
Yeah, because Kaliski's going up. I had him at 12. I had Rhodes at 13. Very unofficially. So not sure.
Correction, our final will be Matt Rhodes and Ian Heck.
Yeah, so Matt Rhodes and Ian Heck is going to be the final. Our scorer down there is trying to use the clipboard as shelter from the rain, and Josh was trying to announce what was happening. So, a bit of a miscommunication there, but it's going to be Rhodes against Heck.
Kaliski got Miss Universe down there. Steve Harvey's in the building.
So, one more time, Ian Heck is going to get his run.
I think he's putting a little bit of the extra stickum on his bat to try and make sure that stays in his hands.
Well, it's tough. He was the last one up. Like, he's 2 guys ago, and now he has to go hit this again. So, bit of a tough draw for Ian Heck.
But good showing for Weyburn. Like,
oh yeah,
a team that not necessarily in where they want in the standings this year, but to get their guy through to the final of the Home Run Derby is something to hang your hat on.
Well, I'll tell you firsthand, Weyburn is much better than their record shows. They have plenty of guys who are elite in this league. Noah Brooks, Ryan Daphne, of course, Ian Heck as well.
So here we go. Final round is underway. With a hot shot over to the third base side. Popped up over on the left side again. The same timing rules and everything apply in this final round. That one's charged down the left field line, hooking to the corner and just foul, I think. The other one is drilled. He's going to try the other way now. Well, that's going to go. He did get that first one out. Now looking for a second one as it will just land beyond the fence, so I believe he's at 2 right now. Good eye up at the plate, takes that one. And now he puts another charge into it. Over on the left field side, just short.
You can tell the coaches and parents that are out there are trying to take shelter behind the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, these kids, nothing's going to stop them from getting some of these catches. As he's challenging now dead center field, deep to the wall, and that one's going to go out at center. So he's up to 3 right now as Ian Heck. Just under a minute to go. Heck puts another one out toward left field, aiming for that light stanchion, and it's going to head out, I think, or might have been just short. So
Bringing the rain in the rain, Peter.
Yes. Time has been called. Yeah, a few too many high fly balls up into the weather, bringing all of that rain down for us. But Ian Heck, Truman, we mentioned a bit of a tough draw. Maybe some fatigue starting to play in a little bit. The ones he's got a hold of, he really has. But he's might need more than 3 with what Matt Rhodes did in the last round.
Yeah, and that probably stems beyond just the All-Star game as well. He's played a lot this season, and you have to play two different positions.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I think does work in his favor is he's going to be out there when the rain is lightly going down. Rhodes can come out when it's a bit wetter, so we'll see if it affects Rhodes a little more.
Also, Rhodes, how many times in home run derbies have we seen guys who have the rest? Yeah, it sounds great, but your muscles have time to tire and everything like that. At least that's what I've heard from people who have muscles. I would not know, but I have heard that is kind of the case as it goes along. So now Heck, to your point, it's not like he's just coming in relief either, as impressive as that would be. 8 games, 8 starts. He's over 40 innings pitched this season to go along with the home runs that he has hit.
The WCBL Shohei.
Yes.
Shohei Ohtani.
You fit in well in here. As that one is drilled to left field, and I believe that one's going to go as well. When you see the kids running behind the video board, it's a pretty good indication that ball went out. Oh, that one is crushed. Heck with the drive to left field, and that ball is going to go. Pop that one straight up into the air. That one's going to challenge as well out to deep left field. Another one, and so it seems like that timeout came at the right time for Ian Heck, as he is putting a real push on in the last few seconds. Hooks that one foul, last chance. Up the elevator shaft it goes.
So, green elevator.
Yes.
It's the prairies.
So, sounds like 8 is the final score for Ian Heck. An excellent run, and now it is going to be Matt Rhodes. He's got to beat 8 to win this home run derby.
I want to say cool on the other side. Phelan Sorensen, Carter Beck, 2 Saskatoon Berries, and obviously they're rivals with the Beavers. They play a lot of games in Sask, and they're out there cheering heck on during the derby. It's so funny that for one day a year everybody can get along.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, all of a sudden the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, and all the kids running across the outfield.
I think one kid's swimming. It's a line drive out to right field. That one's going to be short. Rhodes gone on an incredible run at the tail end of his, and he starts with a bang out to right field. That one might have gone over the scoreboard. That one's going to go over everything. And Matt Rhodes has found his rhythm here early in the final round.
Heads up Eco Express Car Wash.
I was going to say, you should call him Matt Hits Roads because he's been hitting the road all day with a couple of these.
That one, that almost timed up with a van passing by. He cranked that. Now let's just try left center field. Why not? A back-to-back one's heading out that direction. A good running catch out at the warning track by a kid out there. Rhodes gets under that one a little bit. This one, though, looks like it's really got the chance. That is way back and drilled. This one is crushed as Matt Rhodes is putting on a show.
That just landed in the back of the truck down there, right?
Yeah. Like, I joke about clearing the highway. I am now realizing how actually attainable that is for these guys, not for us, but for just a fantastic run. He's up to 5 going into this timeout.
And speaking of joking, I wasn't joking that it went to the back of the truck over there.
Yeah, no, I think it did, yeah. Can we track that guy down? We might need balls here. Can you just pull into the parking lot?
You saw Nash actually came out and offered a ride back to Rhodes.
Oh, that's that next level thinking of those guys. And to Truman's point, I don't know how many more times this year the Oaktown Dogs are going to be helping out the Fort McMurray Giants, but here it is. And the try bat worked. That is a well-timed timeout because Matt Rhodes has found it again. He is, I believe, up to 7 right now. Lines it over to right. Needs 1 to tie. This one might be it. Deep right center field. That one's going to be short. I don't think that one will be. Drive out to right center field again, and that one is gone. So I believe we're up to 8. Or maybe that one did come short as well. And they're saying he's still at 7. He has 30 seconds left. He's still at 7. Got under that one. Still needs 1 to tie. That one might be it. Deep toward the scoreboard, and we are tied. And now we might be done. Rhodes thinks we are, and that one is gone. Matt Rhodes has won the 2025 Home Run Derby in style with the walk-off home run in the rain to claim the title this year. It was 13 in the first round, 9 to wrap it up. Conrad, an impressive performance, a gigantic one, so to speak, for the power hitter from Fort McMurray.
And not a lot of those just crossed the fence. A lot of those balls were crushed to right field, and we're lucky that we put up that new protective netting because Rhodes was trying to take out some LCD panels.
All right, I'm not going to try to talk over Will, so we're going to do the trophy presentation, I believe, down on the field right now.
The guys gave it their best shot and fell short. However, Pete the Plumber is going to draw a row and a seat from section 106. Matt was representing section 106. You must be over 18 and you must be present to win. $1,000. $1,000. Your name is Roe. Roe M. Is there Roe M? If you're in Row M, stand up. There it is, right up at the top. And now we are going to draw a seat number. C8. C8.
Row M, seat 8.
One of the shorter rows here, so there isn't an 8 actually.
Row J. Row J. Stand up, Row
Rhodes spent more time hitting the ball over the, or less time hitting the ball over the fence.
Yeah.
Time to draw it.
Stand up, everyone in row C. All right, draw a seat number. You must be 18 or older to win. Seat number 19. Seat number 19, row C. They're gone again. This will be the last draw. This is it. Let's do it. Stay with row C.
Yeah, thought this would go a little smoother as we get ready for
Number
the
20.
trophy presentation. Trying to give someone some money here
Seat
today.
number 16. And we got a winner in seat number 16. We got a winner, $1,000 from People Plumber in the Home Run Derby. Thank you so much. Make your way over to CP in the comment section of 106. And now, my tremendous honor to welcome a great friend of the Okotoks Dogs and the West Coast Baseball League. He's a member of the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame and a World Series champion, Mr. Matt Stairs. Will you do us the honor of presenting the commemorative P45 bat to our home run champion? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the P45 Home Run Derby, Matt Rhodes, Fort McMurray Giants.
All right, we're joined by the Home Run Derby champion, Matt Rhodes. How does that sound?
It sounds amazing. Thank you.
Walk us through your preparation heading into that last round. Did you have a mindset going in, especially given that you ran the table during that first round?
Yeah, I was just trying to pull the ball in the air as much as I can. Just trying to hit the ball as hard as I possibly can.
Whenever in doubt, Matt Stairs and our good friend Big Bear is going to jump in. How does it feel to be a WCBL All-Star?
It feels amazing. I love it. This beautiful atmosphere, beautiful guys. Love the community around this place. Especially got in the locker room. Everyone's together. Everyone's having a blast. It's just amazing.
Fantastic stuff. Final question for you. What's it mean to you to be now the second in a row Fort McMurray Giant to win the Home Run Derby?
It's great. A couple fellas on the way. They're like, you got to do it. You got to try to go two back to back. And well, I did, and it feels amazing. I love this, and I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
Go enjoy that, and go enjoy the All-Star game. Matt Rhodes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Matt Rhodes, the Fort McMurray Giants, is your 2025 WCBL Home Run Derby champion. Back up to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Joe. Yeah, it's something about wearing a Giants jersey that means hitting home runs is the way to go. But a fantastic performance there from Matt Rhodes. So now it is time to get ready for the All-Star Game festivities as the rain has slowed up, I think, a little bit out there. Either way, we're going to be trying to get this ball game in. We still have the studio show to go. So in the next hour, you are going to hear from the president of the WCBL. You are going to hear from both coaches in this game with some big announcements coming your way as well. That as we continue with the 2025 Home Run Derby in the books and the 2025 All-Star Game from Siemens Stadium here in Okotoks.